Hi guys, Jack here at JPF Music and Guitar Lessons. This quick guitar trick is on that Tom Morello noise he does. I've been calling it the Tele Nut Whack, but I'm sure there's a better title for it than that. And the reason for that is you basically go behind the nut and play the strings there. The reason I'd specifically call it a Tele Nut Whack is if you play it on a Telecaster, the pitch is more or less, it's more or less a D. So if you're playing a song in drop D, or D minor or D major, and you put one of these in, it's not only going to be a cool kind of dissonant sound, but it's also going to be musical and in the correct key. You'll tend to find that's how Tom Morello uses it. I tried playing Freedom on an SG before and I couldn't get the right sound, so I ended up having to just kind of hit the 22nd fret on the high E string, and it just wasn't the same. So for reference, on an Ibanez guitar, totally different sound, and let's have a go on this one. Higher again. One more before we try out the Strat. Same as the last one. On the Stratocaster, different again. Now what a lot of us tend to do, particularly while recording, is put some sort of foam behind the strings here. The reason for this is that it kind of stops chirp and unwanted string noise. It's the sort of thing that once you start to hear, it's difficult to unhear. But it does mean that a lot of the time this thing doesn't sound quite as good, so just watch out for that. It's also an interesting insight into the philosophy of Tom Morello, even this small technique. Something that a lot of us will go out of our way to try and eliminate from the guitar and get rid of. He's gone, oh, that's a weird little glitchy sound, I like that, and just cranked it up to 11. A final thing worth mentioning is it is a technique that you do have to learn to get your hand here. It's a place we don't normally play, we're not used to it, so it is worthwhile practicing, and don't go to a gig and just think you'll spontaneously do it and it will be perfect. Even with that riff from Freedom, right? What he does is puts in a slide afterwards to kind of get back into place. So these little tricks as well can help you make it a bit more fluid. Support the channel on Patreon if you want to see more of this type of content, or feel free to hit subscribe and check out these videos for more quick guitar tricks. But have a good one guys, cheers.